Wild story out of Escambia County, Florida. Investigators say a 14-year-old boy led deputies on a high-speed chase in Pensacola after stealing a deputy's gun. Fox 2 News reporter Derica Williams explains.
A blue Chevy with a wrecked front end, skid marks, and car parts strewn across Pensacola roads. All images that tell the tale of a teen trying to evade Escambia County Sheriff's deputies. The scene began near 80th Avenue and West Jackson Street, right in front of Brandy Velasquez's home.
I heard something out here. I looked out the window and seen the car, and I seen someone trying to push it, and I realized where it was at, and I called dispatch and told them that someone was stuck.
Officers responded and the vehicle was abandoned. They contacted the owner, who stated that his stepson was believed to have stolen the vehicle, and he stated that his other vehicle was also stolen at that time. He noticed that it was gone. When the officer took the owner to retrieve his vehicle, they found the suspect there with the second vehicle, which was a blue truck.
The vehicle owner's stepson is 14-year-old Tracy Square. Officials say when the officer approached the teen, he refused to comply with the officer's commands.
The officer then pulled his taser and was attempting to tase the suspect when the suspect grabbed the taser. And basically he strong-armed the officer to the point where the officer feared for his life and actually had to pull his service weapon, his gun, at which time the suspect then grabbed his weapon, and a fight ensued between the officer and the suspect, eventually resulting in the suspect taking the officer's weapon. The suspect unfortunately took the weapon, turned it on the officer, and threatened that if he called for assistance on his radio that he would kill him.
Authorities say Square took the deputy's gun, got in the vehicle, and took off. Nearby deputies spotted him near 65th Avenue and tried to stop him. Instead, the teen sped off. The suspect didn't get far. He crashed into this traffic island. But when the truck finally stopped, deputies say the teen still didn't give up.
When the officer approached the vehicle asking the suspect to get out, the suspect then pulled that weapon that he took from the previous officer and pointed it at the officer. And so the officer retreated to the back of the vehicle, fired one round, and then the suspect claimed that he was going to give up, put his hands up, and he exited the vehicle.
When the teen refused the deputy's commands to get on the ground, a fight began.
He began to wrestle with the officer, grabbing his gun with both hands and trying to turn the muzzle of the gun towards the officer and trying to basically put the officer's life at risk. Fearing for his life, he fired another round, trying to get the suspect off of him, and missed the suspect.
The deputy was finally able to get the teen in custody.
The suspect, he actually bit the officer while he was putting him on the ground and handcuffing him.
Like I said, he's capable of anything. You know, anybody could have been in the path. He could have shot the, hurt the deputy.
After such defiant actions, Velasquez says she's glad she made the call that started the investigation. This teenage boy is now facing some serious adult consequences. Reporting from Pensacola, Derica Williams, Fox 10 News.
Well, the 14-year-old was arrested and is facing a list of felony charges, including grand theft, battery on a law enforcement officer, and aggravated assault.